So, do you know that Ether, the male version of the Traveler, is actually the canon protagonist of the story in Genshin Impact? And do you know that Diluc, who is the biggest hater of the Knight of Favonius, is actually once a knight in Mondstadt? Pretty interesting, right? And wait, there's more interesting facts about every character of Genshin Impact in this video. So yeah, my dear Hillbilly trolls, this video is going to be very interesting. And before starting off this video, I want you guys to like this video and subscribe this channel. So now Bart, roll the intro. Number 50, Albedo wants to experiment on Paimon. So, because of his deep curiosity, he can't help but be interested in Paimon and what makes her float. In his dialogue, he even asked the Traveler if he can borrow Paimon in order to experiment on her. Number 49, Aloy made many appearances in many games. So, when Horizon Zero Dawn came out, the love towards Aloy became fast and wide very fast, and now she's a popular figure in the gaming community and the pop culture. So that's the reason she has many Easter eggs and appearances in the games such as Monster Hunter World, Death Stranding, and of course Genshin Impact. Number 48, Amber's grandpa abandoned her. So despite the fact that she looks up for her grandpa so much, her grandpa decided to leave her, just leaving a letter on her desk. Number 47, Arataki Ito and Saitama have the same voice actors. So for every incredible character in Genshin Impact, there is equally talented voice actor. And for Arataki Ito, that voice actor is Max Mittelman, who is also the voice behind Saitama in One Punch Man. Number 46, Barbara learned healing from her father. While the father of Barbara hasn't officially been introduced to the game, but according to the current lore, he's likely to be a powerful healer, and he also taught his healing skills to his daughter. Number 45, Beidou is good at chess. So Beidou is quite intelligent. In fact, that she is able to beat Ningguang in the chess competition, and it shows that she is not just strong but intelligent too. Number 44, Bennett has several dads. Since Bennett was adopted by the Adventurers Guild, that's why he was raised by many men, and Bennett views none of his older adventurers as his dads. Number 43, Chongyun's senses are very high. So Chongyun has also proven to be one of the most insightful character in Liyue, and that's because he knows that Chi-Chi is a zombie, and he can also sense the adaptive powers in Liyue. And yep, last but not least, he also knows that there is something off about Zhongli. Number 42, Diluc was once a knight. So the night his father died was when Diluc began to hate the knights. Before that, though, he was supposed to be one of the most powerful knights to ever guard Mondstadt. So yeah, you can say that he was once a knight. Number 41, Droff is Diona's father. So Diona really loves her father and looks to him as her idol. And as it turns out, her father is none other than Droff, who is the most successful hunter in Springvale. Number 40, Eula's best friend is Yanfei. So besides Amber, Yanfei is the closest person to Eula, and that's because Eula rescued Yanfei from the Abyss Order attack, and after that, they two eventually became best friends. Number 39, Fishel's real name is Amy. So Fischl wasn't her real name, but she didn't want anyone to find out that Amy is her real name. She doesn't like her name though. Number 38, Ganyu is a vegetarian. So Ganyu tells the Traveler that they should never offer her meat. This is because she is a strict vegetarian. She also doesn't drink tea and oily foods. Number 37, Goro also works at the Yai publishing house. While more well known for his job as the general of the Watasumi's Islands Resistance Army, many in the Genshin community are unfamiliar that Goro has a second job at the Yai publishing house where he writes magazines. Number 36, Hutao kidnapped Chi-Chi. So Hutao has gone farther than most of the players think with her desire to bury Chi-Chi. She believes Chi-Chi is not good and it's the right thing to kill a zombie, and she once stuffed Chi-Chi into a bag. However, Dr. Baiju saved her. Number 35, Jean isn't the true Grandmaster. As many players have noticed, Jean is titled as the acting Grandmaster. That's because she is not the actual Grandmaster, cause the true Grandmaster is Varka, who left Mondstadt. Number 34, Kazuha wants to travel the world. So Kazuha is a wandering samurai who wants nothing more than to travel and see the world, and this is one of the reasons he left Inazuma. Number 33, Kaya is unpredictable. So even Jean disapproves by the way Kaya operates, cause Kaya tends to only do things the way he sees fit, so he can do anything to complete his mission by his ways, of course. Number 32, Ayaka's favorite food is chasuke, which is also known as ochazuke. It's a Japanese dish which is originated in the Edo period, and it is made by pouring hot tea over rice and various toppings. Number 31, Keijing secretly loves Rex Lapis. Despite all her talk about how she believes that humans shouldn't rely on gods, Keijing believes that Rex Lapis had an understanding of her eventual role of leader, and that's the reason she loves Rex Lapis. Number 30, Klee likes to fish. So Klee really loves, and she has her ways to catch fishes, and as we thought, she literally throws bombs into the water to blow the fish out of it, and this method works well. Number 29, 9. Kujusawa's name has a meaning. So her name Sawa is common female name in modern Japan. This usage in modern days is probably influenced by the biblical female name Sarah, meaning noble lady or princess in classical Hebrew. Number 28. Lisa studied in Sumeru. So Lisa was actually on a much different path than just being a librarian at one point in her life. In fact, she is studying in Sumeru, the Dendro nation at the Sumeru Academia, and was the top member of her class. Number 27. Mona seeks to understand the world. So Mona spends all her time on research in order to truly unwrap the mysteries of the world around her. She has a curious mind just like Albedo. Number 26. Ningguang is the richest person in Teyvat. So it should go without saying that Ningguang is incredibly rich. This can be observed simply from her position in the city, and yet she is actually the richest person in Teyvat. Even Diluc don't come close to her. Number 25. Noelle's rose has a meaning. So one of the standout accessories that Noelle wears is red roses, and this is because she follows the Mondstadt tradition of roses representing secrecy. So yeah, Noelle's rose represent her secret. Number 24. Chi-Chi's age is a mystery. So despite the fact that Chi-Chi looks like a child, her actual age is a bit of mystery. Chi-Chi was changed into a zombie over hundreds of years ago, and her body has not aged since leaving her forever young. Number 23. Shogun is allergic to cakes. So on the story of Genshin Impact, it is said that Radiant Shogun has a weakness that can take you by surprise, and it turns out that she don't like cakes. Well, that's surprising. Number 22. Razor's name was given by the Knight of Favonius. So one might wonder where Razor got his name. So let me tell you, the former Knight of Favonius Grandmaster Varka has given the wolf child the name Razor. Number 21. Rosaria has never gotten drunk. So despite her love for drinking, Rosaria actually claims that she has never been drunk, and it's also said that she has the highest alcohol tolerance in the whole of Mondstadt. Number 20. Kokomi doesn't like seafood. So Watasumi Island is known for its fishing industry. The whole island is literal water hole. However, despite being surrounded by water, Kokomi admitted that she doesn't like seafood. Number 19. Sayu likes to laze around. So the masterful ninja from the Yashiro Commission is very skilled, no doubt. However, Genshin Impact fans must have noticed that Sayu is the laziest ninja in the whole of Teyvat. Number 18. Shenhe was the disciple of the Cloud Retainer. So the daughter of the unnamed exorcist couple. Shenhe was taken in by the Cloud Retainer as a disciple following a traumatic incident during her childhood. Number 17. Sucrose tried to cook her vision. So it's a bit strange that Sucrose got her vision when she was doing her experiments, and when she got her vision, she tried to cook it to know how it will react. Number 16. Child doesn't agree with the Fatui. While Child is an important part of the Fatui, he doesn't fit with them. Child dislikes the Fatui and their antagonistic nature. Number 15. Thomas' parents are from different nations. So Thomas' father was from Inazuma and his mother belongs to Mondstadt. So that's why Thomas shares the traits of both nations. Number 14. Ether is the canon traveler protagonist. While Lumine and Ether both are playable characters in Genshin Impact, it has now become a fact that Ether is the main and canon protagonist of Genshin Impact. Number 13. Venti is allergic to cats. So it's kind of weird to imagine a god being allergic to anything, but yes, Venti is allergic to cats. Number 12. Xiangling destroys cooking utensils. So Xiangling is a bit of destructive force of nature, especially when it comes to experiment with new ingredients. As many players have found, Xiangling most of the time destroys her utensils while cooking. Number 11. Xiao doesn't remember how he got his vision. So while being over 2000 years old, Xiao doesn't remember how he got his vision, cause his memories are completely faded. Number 10. Xingqiu doesn't like Ningguang. So Xingqiu is extremely opinionated towards the other playable characters, and he has a distaste for Ningguang. Number 9. People think that Xinyan is a villain, and that's because Xinyan dresses very differently from other citizens of Liyue, especially when compared with other playable characters, and that's why most of the people think that Xinyan is a villain. Number 8. Yanfei loves to debate. So one of the Yanfei's favorite things is to find others to debate with. She has no problem with bringing up tough topics to see how other people feel about this matter. Number 7. Yoimiya likes tango. So each character has their own food preferences and special dishes, and that's why Yoimiya likes tango. Number 6. Yunjin is one of the most talented character in Genshin Impact. So Yunjin is known for her sweet singing voice and intricate costumes, as well as her animated and dynamic performances. So yeah, she can play any role. Number 5. Zhongli doesn't understand poverty. So Zhongli has long benefited from his Archon status, and despite living among humans, he hasn't come to fully understand mortal troubles, and that's why he doesn't understand poverty. Number 4. Densleif has no vision. So one of the biggest things players have noticed after venturing with Densleif for the first time was he has no vision. Number 3. Yai Miko got lost by Arataki Ito. So Yai Miko and Arataki Ito had a eating competition, and in that eating competition, Arataki Ito managed to win. Number 2. Scourmoch was created created by Raiden. So to be exact, Karamach was originally created as a prototype puppet by Raiden Shogun, and later on he was eventually released into the world. Number 1. Paimon's name symbolizes demonic names in mythologies. So Paimon is the name of the demons which resided in hell, and it is also the name of most powerful demon who was also the friend of Lucifer Morningstar in Christian mythology. So yeah, my dear Hillbillies rituals, these are the facts about every character in Genshin Impact. So if you guys want me to bring more facts about every character, then give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. So now take care, my dear Hillbillies rituals.